Hey, how's it going, guys? So we're actually going to be jumping into Destiny. So if you're new channel, welcome. So this is going to be Destiny all cutscenes complete edition, and I'm pretty sure it also has the expansions Taken King, House of Wolves, and Dark Below. Now this is like a 4.5 hour video, so it's going to be split into multiple parts. How many parts I do not know, but I'm looking around maybe 4 or 5, like maybe 50 minutes to 1 hour long each, give or take. So that's the whole plan, because I can't watch the whole 4.5 hours in one sitting. Hell no, man. I need like 30 like energy drinks and a whole lot of time to spare. So without anything else, let's jump into the video. Oh, wait. I got more to say. So if you guys haven't seen already, I do not know anything about Destiny. I checked out the cinematic trailers, and I also checked out just like a 40-minute long video that talks about like the story, the lore, and everything. So I have just a little bit like idea of what it is, and like just a little bit some things here and there, but I'm not an expert or anything like that. So maybe this video will help me like understand it more and more as we go along. So without anything else, let's jump into the video. Oh, and shout out to Gamers Little Playground for providing this video. Activision. So these are like the same creators that worked on Call of Duty and I believe Halo as well. Where are we? Planet Mars, present day. Okay, so we're on Mars. Man, and to think that's gonna happen soon. Oh, they're strapped. They got assault rifles and everything. So they came here knowing that there's gonna be a threat, or they know they need to like protect themselves out there, but from what? Whoa, careful. Oh, I forgot what that thing was called.
We called it
The Traveler. Okay.
And its arrival changed us forever. Great cities were built on Mars and Venus. Mercury became a garden world. Human lifespan tripled. It was a time of miracles. We stared out at the galaxy and knew that it was our destiny to walk in the light of other stars. But the Traveler had an enemy, a darkness which had hunted it for eons across the black gulfs of space. Centuries after our golden age began, this darkness found us. And that was the end of everything. But it was also a beginning.
The Traveler, okay. Guys, please keep in mind. Happy Horn. Guys, please keep in mind that it's been like almost 2 weeks since I watched that lore video of like a Destiny story explained. So it's starting to come back just a little bit, but I mean, like it just needs a little bit more time, because like I said, I'm not an expert. I don't know as much. Cosmodrome, Old Russia, Earth. So like I said, I'm going into this completely blind, even with the lore video. So if you guys have any like facts or information or anything like that, please drop it in the comments below. I really do appreciate it. Oh, it's those little drones. Man, what would they call again? I think they were called Guardians or... man, I don't remember. I'm sorry. But they do, like, revive people.
Ouch.
Yeah, you're not reviving him. Whoa, who are they? Yeah, I don't think they're friendly.
Is it possible? There you are.
Is this supposed to happen? Oh.
Guardian? Eyes up, Guardian.
Oh, so the people you play are called Guardians. So what is that?
You don't know how long I've been looking for you. I'm a ghost. Actually, now
Oh,
I'm your
ghost.
Ghost, and you? Well, you've been dead a long time. So you're going to see a lot of things you won't understand. This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city. Hold still. Don't worry, I'm still with you. We need to move, fast. We won't survive long out in the open like this. Let's get inside the wall.
I don't know why, but the ghost kind of like gives me
Okay,
the
I
same
need to
feeling
find you
and
a weapon
vibe
before the Fallen
as
find us.
Claptrap from Borderlands.
Quiet. They're right above us.
The Breach.
Hang tight. Fallen thrive in the dark. We won't. We need more light. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, so they're called the Fallen. There he is.
Another one of these hardened military systems. And a few centuries of entropy working against me. They're coming for us.
That's a lot of them.
Here, I found a rifle. Grab it.
All right, time to fight.
The Fallen have a tighter hold on this place than I thought. Just a little bit further. Let's hope there's something left out there. This was an old cosmodrome. There's got to be something we can fly up there. Incoming!
You can steal that ship.
Fallen ships! This close to the surface. Move!
Fight through the Fallen.
I'm picking up signs
Level
of a
up.
jump ship. Could be our ticket out of here. There's a ship. Clear them out.
I feel like this is a mixture of like Halo and Borderlands, in my opinion.
All right. Let me see if I can get us out of here. It's been here a while. Hasn't made a jump in centuries. We're lucky the Fallen haven't completely picked it clean.
Will it fly?
I can make it work.
Wow. Ghosts are more useful than I thought. That thing hasn't been used in years and he just jumpstart that thing.
Okay, it's not going to break orbit, but it just might get us to the city. Now, above that transmitter. Bringing you in. We can come back for them when you're ready. Let's get you home.
Hey, there it is, the Traveler. I swear, it looks like it just looks like a low orbit moon.
Welcome to the last safe city on Earth. The only place the Traveler can still protect. It took centuries to build. Now, we're counting every day it stands.
Oh, we can actually
This
see
tower
our character.
is where the Guardians live.
Good morning.
Oh, it's him. Cade 6.
Good work.
Oh, looks like we got a new armor, the Hunter's Cache.
Interesting. Keep your head down.
How's your ship flying these days? Anything you like?
Arcadia class ship, class jump ship. So that's the ship that we have.
So few of us see that our duty is here on Earth.
Oh, Commander Zavala. I know he's voiced by Lance Riddick. Rest in peace. Because when Lance Riddick passed away, everyone put in the comments saying like farewell Commander or rest in peace Commander, and I was like, who are you talking about? And then they were all referring to this character right here, so I guess this was like one of the most known roles for Lance Riddick, but I gotta say, he was a phenomenal actor in my opinion.
A Guardian can't do much to protect the city without one. But it needs a warp drive if we ever hope to fight beyond Earth. And that Cosmodrome is the only place I know where we might still find one. We survived the Fallen once. We can do it again. A Guardian ship was recently shot down here. If the Fallen haven't gotten to it, there might be parts we can salvage. The ship's avionics are completely catatonic, but I can cull their last transmission.
Man, the ghost is really useful.
They managed to restore an information hub here, down in the tunnels below. We should check it out. A map of the entire area. What we really need to find is a warp drive. so we can jump to any planet or moon. Our only hope is where we found our ship. We have to go back.
Oh, we got a strong rifle, yeah. Oh, that did it. Nice.
You just killed an Archon. And
So
we
far,
got
the
a
gameplay
warp
looks a
drive.
lot of fun, in my opinion.
Okay, what do you need?
Good morning. Report, Guardian. Stand firm, Guardian.
There are reports that the Fallen back at the Cosmodrome are keeping a pretty tight guard on the old Skywatch. Could be one of their leaders, or it could be something valuable. The Speaker's asking Guardians to look into it. Okay, the Skywatch is just on the other side of the steps. And it's surrounded by Fallen. Well, I'm ready if you are. You know, this place must have been amazing before the collapse. Thousands of humans boarding the colony ships. Off to build cities beyond. We're in. This was one of Skywatch's old array stations. A link to the lunar colonies.
Respawning restricted. Damn.
Dead end. Fallen sealed this gate. I can get it open.
Just shooting the door. So I guess some areas you can't like just respawn or revive.
Fallen really didn't want anybody getting in or out.
What is that stuff?
What is this? Lots of motion ahead. I've got a bad feeling about this. The hive.
Damn. Hey, just toss a grenade, man.
There's a wizard here. You have to kill it.
A wizard? So there's thralls and wizards.
The hive haven't been on Earth in centuries. The darkness could be a lot closer than we think. We should probably get moving. The Vanguard's reporting that Fallen are tearing into machines all over the Cosmodrome. I'm starting to think they aren't just looting the place. Whatever they're looking for, we should probably find it first. I'm picking up heavy Fallen activity near the Forgotten Shore, but that's miles from here. Guardians set up a vehicle grid here. We sync to that, we can summon ground transport from our ship. Let's go. Here's the Sparrow link. Encoding superposed states, entangling cat vectors, and we're linked. All right, if you want to
New
get your
vehicle?
Sparrow, we can be in the Forgotten Shore in seconds.
Oh,
We're approaching the
nice.
shore. The Fallen are using some sort of signal amplifiers. Let's see what they're transmitting. Give me a second.
What's that music?
Some kind of distorted signal. Not Fallen. Let's check the other one. The same transmission. They're both linked to something in Skywatch. Let's check it out. The Fallen are tapped into something in the back of the room. The Fallen are trying to access these machines, but something is fighting back. This will take some time.
Oh, on the rifle, I like how there's like an ammo count, like how many rounds are left in the rifle, just like how they did in Halo.
Okay, I've pulled out everything they managed to steal.
Look right there, you can see the
We
14.
should destroy this thing.
I don't think it's destroyed. There we
They
go.
didn't get much. Kept hitting an active firewall. Old Earth. Russian. Legends are true. A war mine did survive the collapse. Rasputin. An AI built to defend Earth. He faced the darkness and survived. And he's
Okay,
protecting
so
something near the
Rasputin.
Cosmodrome. We have to find a way to reach him.
We have way too many Vex to feel safe. Prepare for a new fight, Guardian.
Okay, we got some new armor.
Doubted you? Excellent. Dismissed. Fall. And we'll be behind you.
For your crusades. This helps.
Warlock armor.
Come back safe.
Oh yeah, that's right. They said that there were like I remember in the lore video there was like different classes in in Destiny.
Had codes to a hidden array that could reconnect us to the other colonies in the system. If we can find their ghosts, maybe we can open that array. The ghosts were last heard from near the Skywatch. Let's head there and see if we can find them. We're heading back through that hive breeding ground. The Vanguard say they're spilling onto the surface now, keeping the Fallen busy.
Oh, we're back here.
Ghosts. They're in a clearing between buildings not far from here. This one still holds the codes.
Dead ghost.
Let's find the array.
Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure this game is like online play only, so that's why you see so many different players in the background.
There's the controls. I'll see if these codes still work. Okay, negotiating cryptosystems. Shore resistant security lattice verified. It's working. Outside, the array. It's opening. precinct. It's activating. My tomb ships. Cutting through.
Tomb ships. Oh, if only you had a rocket launcher. Could just like shoot them down right now. Nice. Thralls. Nice.
I think we're clear. You need to see this. This array is controlled.
All right,
by
we
the
leveled
last
up again.
warpiece, Rasputin. It's connecting to defense constructs all across the system. There could be something out there to help us survive the darkness.
It's in Russian.
Hello? For your crusades.
And walk
This
with the
helps.
wisdom in the light.
Carry the light with you.
No more battle. New day, same duty.
Ooh. Rocket launcher, or I think the far left was a machine gun.
We stand behind you.
I would have been like, hey, can you just give me all four?
The fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair and the High Servitor, feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
Rocket Yard, Old Russia. You got so many online players.
Pretty complex. I'll need time. Barrier is down. We can move now.
Damn, that guy's a level 40. He's been playing for a while. Damn.
Well done.
Sepix Prime cast a great
Ether
shadow
seeds?
over our city.
Or ether seeds?
With
I
its
don't know.
destruction, the fallen devils will grow weaker. But we must stay vigilant. The fallen are crafty, and they'll find ways to survive. They always do. Good news. You need better gear.
Not enough space.
Very well done.
Yeah, that's always gonna be a problem. Like having room in your inventory when you're trying to get new stuff. You gotta figure out like, what do I sacrifice? What do I drop? Been there.
We gave up the moon to keep the hive away from Earth. We hoped that would be enough for them.
So the moon's gone? Or is it just like taken over by like a hostile? Oh, so the moon's still there. So I guess it's like under enemy control. Archer's Line, Ocean
I
of
used to look up
Storms,
here at night
Earth's
and
moon.
wonder what the Hive were doing. But the only activity I could ever pick up was hazy, like it was blocked or buried. A guardian came here searching for a way into the Hive fortress, but he just disappeared. Let's pick up his trail. His last known coordinates are up ahead. The Guardian's last report said he captured this old accelerator from an unknown fallen house. Some of this equipment shows recent activity. Had to be the Guardian's ghost.
Alright. Let's see. Colony equipment.
Alright. He was looking for the remains of an old colony base. Not too far. Maybe he's still there. Looks like he set up camp here. Let's see what he left behind. His notes. They're all about a place called the Temple of Crota. It's not far from here. Sounds like a death trap. The ground here is hollowed out for miles. Who knows what's happening under your feet?
So far, I really like the design of the moon and everything.
We
Like how
found
they,
the temple.
like all the textures on the rocks and everything. The
Guardian
surface.
down.
Revive Lost Guardian. I thought the Guardian can only revive you. Oh, excuse me. Allergies. So
There's nothing
ghosts can
left.
revive other
Not even the light.
other people, or just
Where's his ghost?
oh, isn't that who we saw near the beginning of the video? When like we took off in our ship.
We may want to move back. We've woken the Hive.
Start tossing grenades. Yeah, there we go. Damn, one shot, one kill.
The ghost is dead, but I can still read some of its memories. The Hive are raising an army here, preparing to invade Earth. We need to stop them.
There was a time when we were much more powerful.
Whoa, who are you?
But
That's a
that
cool
was
mask.
long ago. Until it wakes and finds its voice. I am the one who speaks for the traveler. You must have no end of questions, Guardian. In its dying breath, the traveler created the ghosts to seek out those who can wield
Oh.
its light as a weapon. Guardians to protect us and do what the traveler itself no longer can.
So the traveler created the ghosts.
What happened to it?
I could tell you of the great battle centuries ago. How the traveler was crippled. I could tell you of the power of the darkness, its ancient enemy. There are many tales told throughout the city to frighten children. Lately, those tales have stopped. Now, the children are frightened anyway. The darkness is coming back. We will not survive it this time.
Its armies surround us. The Fallen are just the beginning.
What can I do?
You must push back the darkness. Guardians are fighting on Earth and beyond. Join them. Your ghost will guide you. I only hope he chose wisely.
I did. I'm sure of it. We're in this together now.
Okay, so there was that person is like the voice or speaker of for the traveler, like a representative.
Your return was expected. You will only grow stronger.
All right, so the speaker.
Very good. Do not stop fighting, Guardian.
Speak to the gunsmith for a reward. Hey! Do we get a new ship?
There's got to be
Or
a
is
way
this
to
one
find
with
out
us throughout the
Hydra plan.
entire journey?
That ghost we recovered found a library in their fortress called the World's Grave. It's said to hold everything they know of Earth. If you can get us down there, I'll steal all I can. The World's Grave is deep in their fortress, but according to the ghost we found, there's an ancient knight who protects it. I can lead us to him, but you'll have to face him to find the grave. The hive really tore into the moon. Filled it with all sorts of chambers and catacombs. Hold on. The night is near, and it's powerful. But this knight holds the key to finding the grave. We'll have to kill him.
Oh, responding restricted. So you better not die. Damn, what is this power up?
This is the
Just
key to the
one
grave.
shot and everything
I know where
dies.
we're headed. This should lead us right to the grave. The world's grave, not ours.
He's got to be clear on that.
There it is.
We're going to where we are. We're not gonna die. Were they like praying or worshiping? Because it kind of looked like it.
When I break in, they're going to come after us. Make sure you're ready. Okay, I've got it all. There's unbelievable stuff in here. The Hive have seen thousands of worlds taken by the darkness, and they've been seeding Earth for centuries, waiting for their gods to return. I'll warn the city. Let's get out of here.
Let's just take a seat.
I've been combing the Cryptarch's records for anything on the Temple of Crota. Listen.
Long ago, the moon fell to Crota. He wielded a sword so dark it drained whatever light it touched. Now Crota sleeps, but the sword does not. The warlocks believe the sword is in a chamber guarded by the Swarm Princes. If you face them and steal the sword, we can see that it is never wielded again.
Man, we're just going back and forth from Earth to Moon.
The only way to destroy the sword is to kill its makers, the Swarm Princes. One of them is said to guard a ritual site near the Hellmouth. We'll challenge him first. This is where we'll find him. I hope you're ready. One down.
Hey, now I think about it, this game actually gives me one more vibe to another game.
But I'm tracking the sword by the light of the Guardians it's killed.
I have it. It's called Outriders. It kind of gives me those vibes too. Oh, is that the sword?
Grab the sword. That should lure them out. Careful. Its
Oh.
power is dark.
Got a new weapon.
Lots of movement all around us. The princes are coming for the sword.
Oh yeah?
The sword is gone. They say that was one of the most powerful weapons the Hive ever wielded against us. Cryptarchs won't believe this.
It's mine now.
Listen to this. From an old warlock, Osiris.
Every end crawls from the same pit, rising from the schism to swallow matter, light, and life. It will not be stopped, but here it can be slowed. The shrines of Oryx must be destroyed.
There is a shrine here, but it's further in the Hellmouth than anywhere we've been. We should destroy it before it's too late. The Fallen. They're invading the Hellmouth? If I translated these Fallen comms correctly, one of their barons is here. They don't crawl out of their skiffs too often.
Assassinate the
Sounds
Baron.
like an opportunity. Got him. That's one less Baron to worry about. Let's find
Oh,
the shrine.
nice.
These tunnels go on for miles. We'll never explore them all.
Whoa.
I don't even want to know what they're keeping down there.
Oh, for a second I didn't. I thought he wasn't gonna make it.
Let me out under the shrine. I'll look for a weakness.
Oh, he just stood on top there. Never mind.
It's tethered to a power far beyond the edge of this system. If I just find a way to break the link. Let's just hope we don't get sucked into some trans-dimensional vortex.
It's immune. Whoa, big guy.
It's weak. Destroy it.
Nice.
We severed their connection. The shrine, it was communing with something out there. Their god or king. Well, not anymore. Whatever it is, it's still out there.
Alright, so that's the end of that.
Urgent transmission incoming on all channels. From the speaker.
Nothing is more important now. We believe the Hive are engaged in a ritual that is draining the Traveler of its light. Whatever power they wield must be understood.
This ritual could be happening in any one of their thousands of chambers. If we can find cracks deep enough, I can map the entire Hive fortress.
Man, where would we be if
good
we didn't have a
scan, but
ghost?
Not enough to locate the ritual.
Still dead.
Let's keep looking. Hold on. I got it. But we have to go deeper into the Temple of Crota. Someone's trying to establish contact. Could be the speaker. Let's get out in the open. I'll have a better chance of locking this signal.
You're interesting. Not entirely interesting, but you have promise.
Who is that?
I don't know. I'm losing the signal.
Guardian, I know what you're about to do. It's brave. But there are enemies out here you would not believe.
Out where?
Go down and face the Hive. And if you live, come find me.
Signal dropped.
Okay, sounds like a
I got
test.
some broken coordinates. Venus, Northern Hemisphere, Ishtar region. Great. What do we do now?
We go down.
Okay, so it looks like after this we're gonna go to Venus.
Here it is.
Kill the
Darkest
Siphon
of
Witches.
All the Hive's chambers.
Ooh, nice. What is that? Yo, this power up is really OP.
is this thing? It's a shard of the Traveler.
Oh, wow.
They were using it against the Traveler, devouring its light. But we freed it. Our new friend said there are enemies on Venus worse than this. Great.
All right, to Venus then.
Your return was expected. Yes, Guardian. What do you need?
I like how he's like really soft spoken.
Yes, very good. Your actions give me hope.
So it looks like Venus is the next destination.
Our new friend must have access to extraordinary methods to have reached out to us like that. The radio message she sent came from somewhere in the jungles of Venus.
All right, so we went from the moon to Venus, the Shattered Coast, Ishtar Sink, Venus.
This colony was built by the Ishtar Collective. Records say they once studied ruins older than humanity itself. We thought this was all lost in the collapse.
Wow, it looks really cool.
I don't like us getting dragged out here and not being able to get the lay of the land. There used to be a Guardian outpost nearby. Let's see what they have on this place. We're linked. Sparrow's accessible. There's a lot here about some war machines called the Vex. Indestructible, relentless, supremely intelligent. And they can teleport. Great. Guardians used to have sensors to track them. Let's get them back online. These sensors are extensive. Okay, I should be able to track these machines. Let's head to those coordinates and find out what she wants us to see. Detecting Vex. Like we're surrounded. The coordinates lead here? What is it? Let me get a closer look.
Whoa, what is that? And responding restricted, so you know there's gonna be enemies coming in any moment now.
Fascinating. A conflux of non-baryonic streams going... where?
That looks really cool.
No, no, no! It's the Vex. Better find some cover.
Goblin.
What are these things? Are there any still intact that I can analyze?
Well fought.
You're here.
Oh, it's her.
We haven't got much time.
Who are you?
Why have you been watching us?
I don't even have time to explain why I don't have time to explain. I will. I know.
Will what?
I wasn't talking to you, Little Light.
I'm a ghost, actually.
Many Guardians fell. Strong ones. But you made it here. Yes, I'm listening. They are here. With me.
Who's she talking to?
Understood.
Hey, you're way too close, man. Come on.
Is that why you brought us here?
They brought us here. The Vex. Evil so dark it despises other evil.
You're not a Guardian.
No. I was not forged in light.
Can we have that rifle on your back, please?
But I believe where our paths cross, ground could break. Have you heard of the Black Garden?
We've heard the legends.
The greatest threat to us all lies there. Where these machines are born. Find the Black Garden. Rip out its heart. Only then will your traveler begin to heal.
Can you help us find it?
My path's my own. I can't.
If we're going to find the Black Garden, we need to see the Awoken.
The Awoken.
Ah, yes. The Awoken. Out there wavering between the light and the dark. A side should always be taken, Little Light. Even if it's the wrong side. Too late returning. How many? Hold position, kill the engines, and don't let them find you.
Damn, she just disappeared.
So, how do we find the Awoken?
They live all the way out at the edge of the darkness. Last place the light touches. Can't we just stay here with the murderous robots?
No. Little Light.
Don't do that.
Where did all this come from?
Every ship that could escape fled Earth during the collapse. They made it this far. I guess they died out here.
It's a graveyard. How did the Awoken survive?
No one knows.
Intruder
Oh, those are ships.
127, you have crossed into the realm of the Awoken. State your
Oh, that was
business.
smart. They
Be
acted
quiet
like
by order of the Queen.
salvage, but
Don't look at me.
like broken pieces, but they're good.
We are from Earth. We're here to seek the counsel of the Awoken.
The Awoken.
Conform to my trajectory. Any deviation will be taken as an act of aggression.
Looks like we're in the right place.
Why is the right place always so terrifying?
By the way, guys, this is the second time I'm watching it today. Like, this is part 2. So you'll see that little cut in between, like around maybe 5650. So this is like, I'm not doing this in one sitting. So don't think like, wow, how can you do that? No.
So, these are the trespassers demanding an audience.
We didn't mean to trespass.
The Queen herself judges who may or may not enter the realm. Me? I see no reason she should be available for whatever washes
He looks like a
up
vampire.
the reef. But here we are.
We've come to ask for help.
It is afraid of the fallen.
Is that the Queen?
It does not understand these ones are mine.
Oh, so the queen has some of the fallen under her command.
Apologies, Your Grace.
I am a guardian from Earth. We're searching for the Black Garden.
Why?
We seek to destroy the darkness at its heart.
You want to turn it into a battleground? How unimaginative.
Do you know where it is?
Everyone knows where it is. The hard part is getting in.
Can you help us?
And why would we do that?
The Queen requests counsel with her brother.
Also, they're siblings.
Yes, that's good. That's good. Why not? We'll make you a key. How's that? All we need is the head of a Vex Gate Lord.
Okay, that doesn't sound like a easy opponent.
Why do you want a Vex head?
Oh, we don't. And I doubt we'll get one either. But it's your only hope of getting into the Black Garden.
We will return.
Or die on Venus. Either way.
I wish you'd
Alright,
check
so
with me before
they
making
need that to
insane
get into the Black
promises.
Garden.
If we want to take down a Gate Lord, we've got to find out how these machines operate.
So the
Let's
Gate
find
Lord
the
sounds
biggest
like
one
a
we
very
can.
difficult
Pull out
enemy.
its brain and see what we can learn about them. Okay, there's a big Vex signature just up the coast. Let's kill it, whatever it is, and bring its mind core to one of the old Academy research labs. Up ahead, a ridiculously large Vex emission. Sounds like what we're looking for.
Damn. Wait, what is that? Cyclops? A Vex Mind Core.
Fascinating. Let's head for that research station. Their mind cores are actually biological, not relative to any known life forms recorded. Maybe the Collective's research can tell us more. These ruins predate humanity by a few
Look,
billion
man,
years.
just cruising right through, man. That looks a lot of fun, just like driving from one place to another alone.
Nice work. There's got to be a central terminal around here. Found one. Let's see if I can get it to work. It's revivable. I'll see what they discovered here.
Man, the air conditioning's on like for a while now, and it's really hot. It's like 106 outside right now.
The Vex share one mind across 1 million units. That's why they react so fast.
What's that say? Minotaur? Return to Ghost. We're here.
I know how to find a Gate Lord. Each Vex is part of a giant network that spreads through the mantle of the entire planet. If I can just get into their system, we can draw a Gate Lord out.
Hunter!
Fruit of the Garden. Vex encryption is difficult. Have the codes to summon this Gate Lord. Okay, so it has to be summoned. And if it's what it shows on there on the picture, then good luck.
Wear it well. Back out into the dark, Hunter?
Go to orbit.
We just got this on a secure channel from the Cryptarch.
The Ishtar Collective gathered some of the greatest minds of the Golden Age. Their archive is a treasure of knowledge that we cannot lose to the Fallen. Secure the archive, and the Cryptarchs will be in your debt.
The archive is buried
Headlands.
under the rubble of
Ishtar
the
Sink
Academy.
Venus.
It won't take the Fallen long to strip it like the rest of the planet. We better find it before they get inside. Great. The Fallen have already set up shop here. Let's hope they haven't gotten into the archive. That's it. The archive. Secrets of the Golden Age, untouched for centuries. Radio A encryption. They were serious about keeping people out. Not a problem.
Ghost is like, hey, not that difficult.
Unbelievable. The archive's power is still partially activated.
Welcome, Dr. Shim. Please enter your security clearance code.
Dr. Shim?
Dr. Shim? Yeah.
Never mind that. Let's hit that terminal up ahead. This place is amazing. It's bigger than the archives in Old Acro.
Thank you, Dr. Shim. Shall I begin correlation of Vex mind?
Who's Dr. Shim?
So polite. Well, let's see what they've got.
Dr. Shim, security breach detected. Intruders. Initiate Protocol 19.
So right now the computer thinks that we're Dr. Shim.
Let's get back to the archive. This archive is amazing. Pathways to other galaxies, mappings of a Vex underworld, a place they called the Vault of Glass. Hopefully the Cryptarch can make sense of it. I'll let him know we found it.
The Vault of Glass is literally what it sounds like in its name. Like if it's a vault made out of glass, we're all set.
The House of Winter. Their Kel, Draxus, has been hunted by Guardians for years. If these reports are correct, he's commanding them from a network of caves up in the Cinders. If we want to keep the Academy's secrets safe, we should push into their lair and take him out. I'm ready if you are. A catch. It must belong to the House of Winter. I've never seen one on the surface. The Kel's gotta be inside.
The House of Winter.
There's the Kel.
Yeah, but the Kel's guard is giving him a hard time too. Level 27. Man, he's come a long way.
Draxus was one of the worst plagues this system has ever
What's the
seen.
highest level you can go
Without
to?
their Kel, houses usually turn against each other. We may finally have broken their hold on the Academy. more we learn about the Vex, the more I understand why our exo-friend is so worried about them. During the collapse, they transformed the planet Mercury into a machine in days. They would have spread to every planet if the Traveler hadn't stopped them. We need to get into the Black Garden. We need a Gate Lord's head. First thing we're going to have to do is get me into the Vex network so I can lure out a Gate Lord. I'll lead the way.
Scan the Vex. What's that? Like a like a move you can do while you're in midair?
The realms the Vex keep locked out of time. Time? That can't be right. I'm picking up a heavy conflux nearby. I can use it to get into their network.
Bro, how big are these maps?
And I thought you had the hard job. Okay, we've got to head for a place called the Endless Steps. That's where we'll find the Gate Lord. I guess you're going to have to step inside the ring.
Yeah, but before we do that, we got enemies. Summon the Gate Lord.
Here we go.
That's the Gate Lord. Slay the Gate Lord. Okay, so the stomach is the weak point. Probably the stomach and the eyes. So I'm guessing that ability, I think it was called Supercharge. Axiomatic beads.
Nice work. This better get us into the Black Garden. Let's go get our key from the Queen.
Alright. So we did what we needed to do. Now we go back to the Queen and then they can make us the key and then we can get into Black Garden. Hope they don't backstab us.
It is alive. And still has its ball.
There is no shame in running away, Guardian. Apart from the cowardice and failure of it, it's an excellent strategy.
We didn't run.
Was no Gate Lord slain, brother?
Oh, we slayed a Gate Lord.
Ghost? We need to find the Black Garden.
They don't even know where it is.
Let us tell them. Search the Gate Lord for that which gains them entrance.
Why? If you wish them certain death, just kill them here.
Is that their plan?
We guess at others' motives, we reveal only our own.
My motive is simply loyalty to a people. A queen and a sister.
Then please, take what is required.
So it sounds like the Queen is kinda helping us, but the brother just wants us dead. Is that its eye?
Dead, unfortunately. A wasted journey, I'm afraid.
Perhaps. But I think these ones resourceful. We gift it, in sympathy for their traveler.
Man, he's doing everything he can to make it difficult for us.
Mars. 84 North, 32 East. Meridian Bay.
I have shown you benevolence, Guardian. Should the Awoken ever need an ally, I will call on you. And expect you to answer.
She's saying you owe us, Guardian.
I understand. Your Grace.
Good luck getting through the exclusion zone.
Alright, so with that being done, now we gotta head over to the Black Garden. The Barrens, Meridian Bay, Mars. So we're now on Mars.
Now, the Cabal occupy the area, and most of Mars. No one gets through their exclusion zone.
Until now. Hey, we changed our outfit. Sort of.
Great. The gate to the Black Garden is miles from here. And the Cabal got a lock on orbital communication. If you want your Sparrow, we're going to have to break into one of their bunkers and disable the system. Here's what I have on the Cabal. 800 pounds and highly militarized. They blow up planets and moons just for getting in their way. Just so you know what we're dealing with. Access key? I don't need an access key. DOS is more complicated. Oh. I think I initiated a failsafe.
Why is he jumping? Supercharged.
Sparrow is accessible. Let's head toward the gate. Let's see what they know about the gate. Impressive. The Cabal managed to penetrate the Vex cognition mesh.
Is that the gate on the left? Oh, ow, ow, ow. Sorry, I accidentally hit the desk.
There's a lot here. I'm not sure they even understand what the gate is. But if we're going to wait the Gate Lord's eye and get into the Black Garden, looks like we're going to have to go through the Cabal.
You are surviving.
Alright, so we're back.
How can I help?
Warlock, let's see.
This would work out.
So we got new leg armor.
Wield the light.
I have a plan to charge the Gate Lord's eye. Deep in their warbase, the Cabal are sitting on a Vex spire that connects to the Black Garden gate. We free that spire, we can charge the eye. We'll be hitting the Cabal where they're the strongest. So I hope you're ready for war.
Well, that's comforting.
Here we go. Let's fight our way into their warbase. There. A conduit to the spire. Get me close.
Wake the eye.
I have no idea what's about to happen.
Well, hope this works. Whoa, what's going on? Scion. And what is that? Primus Chanul, if I read that correctly. He's moving a little too fast, that's why. Primus Chanul. Claim the eye. So did it work?
The eye is charged. It's time to enter the Black Garden and finish this.
Alright, so at least it worked. Time to enter the Black Garden. Okay, so you can make like improvements and customizations on it. Damn, what are you shooting? Advancement, upgrades, activity rewards, 0 deaths, 98 kills. Nice. Oh, it looks like you... I don't know if those are new weapons or new cosmetics. Oh, it looks like the ghost is a cosmetic, but the other one is a real weapon.
Anything you need? Thanks again.
Chest armor.
See you around.
Seems like the Cryptarchs are really curious about this region of Mars.
For years, the Cryptarchs have been waiting to break through the exclusion zone and find what's left in that buried city. They say Freehold birthed technological wonders. We cannot let the Cabal destroy it.
The Cabal could have leveled that entire city. If they haven't brought it down yet, they must have found something valuable. We should track them, see what they're after. Looks like the Cabal have a recon team stationed at the top of the other skyscraper. They must have found something interesting. Let's check it out. Clovis Bray, a center for scientific advancement, interplanetary defense, AI development, research on the Traveler. This place could be a gold mine.
I guess to like learn more about the Traveler, yeah. Damn, what is that? Brackus?
This machine.
Man, this revolver has been
Let me analyze
like our like source of like real powers.
This
Like the
AI
supercharge and
once connected to
everything.
The war mind of Mars. Rasputin's controlling it. I can't get in, and neither could the Cabal. He's everywhere now.
I wonder if the player is stuck with the revolver the entire game, or if we're gonna see like an assault rifle.
Vex are taking control of the surface to protect the Black Garden. Mars could soon be worse than Venus. We've got to find out where they're coming from. We need to track down a conflux like we saw on Venus. There's reports of one not too far from here. Once we find out where the Vex are coming from, cut them off, or it's only a matter of time before Mars becomes one of their machines. There's the conflux.
Man, the way he just pulled up.
This is part of an even bigger surge, coming from below the buried city. We'd better check it out.
Goblins. What does that say? Bit of mind or
That
something like
should
that?
slow them down. A conflux is still active. Let me check it out.
Tharsis Junction. Investigate conflux. Vex conflux.
An invasion. The Vex are returning home.
Something is calling them back to the Black Garden. I don't think we'll get a second chance at this. We pull this off, we can save the Traveler. If not, the Vex will seize our worlds. The Gate Lord's eye is still charged. Let's head for the gate.
Alright. Is this where we get to enter?
I hope this works.
Enter the gate.
Where are we? If this is the Black Garden, it's not on any map of known space and time. I guess we just keep going? They're in some kind of stasis.
Oh, I was about to say.
There's something
You're about to get
extremely
ambushed.
dark down below. I think we found the Black Garden's heart.
I can manipulate them. Just need to break their manifold encryption. I did it.
Let's hit the other one.
Hydra.
It's working. A spire is forming.
All we need is permission to enter as a Gate Lord.
The heart of the Black Garden. Well, here goes nothing. Or everything.
There's only one way to find out. No. First thing he did was he just popped off a shot. Meridian Bay, Mars. This kind of looks familiar from the Destiny lore video. Yeah, I remember this. They were just like they're praying or something. Goblins. Yeah, they noticed you. Hurry, toss the grenade. So that's the heart right there?
Think you can kill a god?
Don't think I have a choice.
Is that thing like gonna come to life? Annihilate the Vex.
The heart is bringing that statue to life.
It is. What does that say? Eschanton Mind? Primeval Mind.
back on Mars. The Shroud of Darkness is lifting, and light returns to the Traveler. The speaker is calling us home.
Nice. I noticed how like gamer little playground, he tends to like when there's like moments he just like jumps and just like fires off like random shots or something.
For centuries we feared the forces of darkness massing against us. We sought to hide and cower beneath a broken god. No more. These guardians show us what we are, what we have always been, and what we will be again. We are what remains of the light, and we will not be stamped out.
It's a day for pretty speeches and medals. But we know the real fight takes place out there. Take this.
Nice.
There's so much
Earlier I was saying like, can we get that rifle? But looks like we actually do.
terrible things born out in the darkness. Every moment brings them closer. All ends are beginnings. Our fight is far from over.
So is this the end of the main campaign and then we go into expansions? Because we're not even halfway through.
Six of us went down into the pit. Only one crawled out. I am Eris, the last. I have seen what the Hive call a god. Crota, son of Oryx.
Crota, son of Oryx.
He took everything from me. He will turn his eyes to Earth. And only a true weapon of the light can stop his wrath. Now you must face what lurks in the dark below.
Okay, so it looks like we did finish the main campaign and now we're starting to go into some of the expansions. This one looks like we're starting Dark Below.
Crota will return to destroy this world if we do not stop him.
Alright, the Rise of Crota.
Kill Sardon, the Fist of Crota, before the Hive wake Crota's soul.
Looks like we got a new ship.
We went to the moon seeking vengeance, but it found us first. Crota, the son of Oryx. We'd never faced anything like him. In the end, only I was left. Crota and his armies destroyed our moon. If we don't stop them, I fear Earth will suffer the same fate.
Alright, so that's our enemy now. We took care of the Black Gardens and now we're going after Crota.
Sardon commands the Hive spawn on Earth. Search the grotto, find this monster, and see to his end.
Oh, it's a nice rifle.
Sardon
Alright, so I guess that's enough for enough of the revolver. Now we're going into.
and claim it for his
Oh, we got an LMG?
His presence here is a sign. The Hive are preparing to wake Crota's
So the arsenal is expanding more and more.
I survived for years in the tunnels under the moon, using the shadows as the Hive do. Keep your eyes open.
Responding restricted. Sardon, Fist of Crota. Damn, dude, this guy is strong. You almost got him, you almost got him.
Now that Sardon has fallen, come see me. There is more to do. The rest of Crota's disciples will not cease until Earth is ready for their master's return. You've defeated the Fist of Crota, but the threat remains. Crota's
Hey, one
armies
step
are
at a
seeking
time.
out the last war mine. You must stop them from finding Rasputin. Rasputin is the last of the war mines. They were the greatest defense systems ever devised. A massive network of satellites and doomsday weapons built to protect humanity. Crota's army gathers near one of the war mine's hidden bunkers. We cannot let the Hive destroy Rasputin, or worse, control him.
Okay, so Rasputin is last of the war mines, which is an AI, so...
There's a secret entrance to the war mine's bunker beneath the Forgotten Shore. Stop the Hive from reaching Rasputin. Rasputin remains silent, but still fights to protect us. We cannot let Crota's army find a way around the war mine's defenses, or Crota's disciples will flood the Earth.
Oh, nice. I wonder if the rifle can be like supercharged like the revolver. Bunker Ras number 2.
That music. Rasputin's in trouble.
The music means he's in trouble?
I've never known him to welcome visitors. Find the control room.
Responding restricted.
Found a way inside.
Oh
Don't
no.
let them reach Rasputin.
They're like one step ahead. Nice.
Find the controls. Make sure the Hive haven't destroyed Rasputin. Something's wrong.
Uh-oh. What is that, a portal? The Will of Crota. So there's a Fist of Crota, there's a Will of Crota, what else? What's with the music? I hope the music's not copyrighted. The Might of Crota. Damn. Okay, so it looks like the sniper rifle can stun him. Nice.
Well done, Guardian. Rasputin is safe. But Crota's army is more powerful than I thought. We cannot rest. Now is the time to stop them from waking Crota's soul. The Warmind is safe, but Crota's soul is waking.
We went up against the Fist of Crota, now we went up against the Will of Crota, the Might of Crota.
Go to the temple.
What else is next?
Before Crota is made whole. 6 of us went down into that pit. I was vain enough to believe we could defeat Crota, but the Hive caught his soul before we could destroy him, and then there was only death. We failed. You cannot destroy the soul of Crota.
Alright, so it looks like we're back on the moon. By the way, did you see that on the left side of the moon? It looked like there's like a deep gash in this, gash in it, like a canyon.
The temple where we first saw Crota. Go, find it, and make it his grave.
Just go. To the Temple of Crota. Everything is of Crota. Like his name is everywhere.
Up ahead, waiting for the right time to strike. We were brave, but we were not ready.
Anchor of Light.
Few of us made it beyond the canyon. The rocks cracked apart, Hive waiting in ambush. It was worse for the ones who made it inside. Stay alive.
Alright, we're here, Temple of Crota. Oh, what is that, a dropship? An Acolyte. Hey, that's the name of one of my membership levels. I have 2 membership levels, Acolyte and then Warrior.
Crota, the ritual has begun.
Oh, what's this rifle? The rifle looks like an alligator.
Find
or a crocodile.
Stop them.
The Wakers. Oh, I like this rifle. Oh, and he can reload fast. Or is it the same rifle, but he just customized it? Oh, it's that thing again. You know, for such a big guy, he has an obvious weak spot.
Crota! They're waking him!
Hey, it's the revolver. The Waker of Crota. Hey man, you gotta get closer for that. Never mind. Oh, I see him. Yeah, you can see like his face right there. How many more Wakers are there? The soul of Crota.
The crystal. Destroy it.
Good luck. You better supercharge. Come on, you can do it. Supercharge, nice. It's not enough. Oh, can't respawn. There we go. Alright, the crystal's destroyed.
Crota's soul is banished. You have given me the gift of vengeance. I thank you. And even if they don't yet know it, the city thanks you.
I have waited so long for this day.
Is that a new weapon? A fusion rifle, known as the Murmur?
Take this, Guardian. I thank you. Only Omnigul remains. Crota's vile will and last remnant.
Her chest armor kind of looks like what a samurai would wear.
Omnigul is the last of Crota's generals. She is the architect of her master's awakening. As long as she lives, the threat of Crota's return will haunt this world. Track her down and exterminate every hive that stands in your way.
Man, we have multiple ships with us too, so do we have like a team?
A new hive army is spawning under the Skywatch. This is Omnigul's doing. Find her.
Oh, and I just realized that we have like a new...
Omnigul is weak.
Oh, what was it called? Like Sparrow or like a Speeder or something like that? Some sort of... Well...
The hive have stirred the scavengers. Omnigul's clever. Using the Fallen against you.
Wait, what did I say? King Baron?
Find Omnigul.
Omnigul's only purpose is to usher in Crota's return. She failed, but won't stop fighting until her master's will is done.
Omnigul, the will of Crota.
Destroy her!
Instead of a number, she has that skull right next to her, which means that her level is very, very high. Supercharged. Come on, come on. Dude, he's taking a beating. It's a good thing you went with the group, otherwise probably wouldn't have survived this. Alright, supercharge. There we go. I see what he was doing. Oh, he's on the verge of death. Nice.
The agents of Crota's will have been defeated. The Hive will not take this transgression lightly. But you, Guardian, have given them
Little celebration dance, you know?
Omnigul has fallen. Crota's will is shattered. Maybe now I can find peace.
The Guardians have grown stronger among the light. The destruction of the Black Garden's heart was impressive. And to challenge a Hive Prince, brave indeed. But now our Queen welcomes them here to fight alongside the Awoken? Guardians could be quite useful in dealing with these traitorous fallen wolves. Prepare the feed across all open channels.
Attention, Guardians. This is Petra Venge of the Awoken Royal Guard. Multiple bounties have been issued on key fallen targets. The reef is now open to you.
Destiny, House of Wolves. Alright guys, so that was the very first part of Destiny cutscene. So we have watched basically the entire campaign. By the way, this is my second part of like watching it today. I just merged it into like one complete part. But so we completed watching the, I'm guessing, the campaign, and now we finished watching one of the expansions, which is Dark Below, and now we're going to be moving into the next expansion, which is House of Wolves. But I'm going to do that next time because I want to focus on other videos, and like I said, this video is pretty long. But anyways, I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing right now. But like I said, it's giving me like a combination of like Outriders, Halo, and Borderlands. Borderlands mostly because of the ghost, because the ghost kind of reminds me like of a floating claptrap. And on top of that, Halo because of like all the laser weapons and all that, and we're like traveling in space. Outriders because I don't know, the game cinematics and like the game mechanics and the format and all that is literally the same as Outriders. So that's what I'm saying, because I also played Outriders, but I stopped playing because it kept on using up my internet's data, so I couldn't afford that. But anyways, thank you guys for watching the very first part of Destiny cutscenes. I'm gonna try to finish up everything in the second part, or maybe there's gonna be a part 2 and 3. I'm still like trying to figure out. Depends on how much I can get done in the next part. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you watched all the way to the end, thank you so much for that. And also hit that notification bell so you know when I drop another episode or another video. And thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. And until then, I'll see you guys next time.